And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
Let's go. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady. Like, I got that so good that make him crazy. Yeah, I wanna give you love, don't act crazy. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. You wanna, but I'm off that. It's time to move on and get a new. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking me. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay your rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick, we getting rich. Both our exes broken, we getting rich,
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you, and I just can't stop.
It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Tatum with it. He's picked up by James. There's the triple. Tatum's shot is off. The Lakers on offense. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
5 on the clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. Finished off the break.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
Here's Reeves. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
White, left side. Back to Brown. Right side, Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
James, right side. From the corner. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Number 17.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Los Angeles foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound. Here's Tatum. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 5.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's get on move. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's hear it for you.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now Brown, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Los Angeles ball.
And the Lakers with possession here. 8-point game. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. No good from Finney-Smith.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now here is Holiday. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
From deep LeBron. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Porzingis looking it over. From the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 7. .107 left in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Holiday. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from three-point range. Hayes up top. Still yet to score. Porzingis with the steal. Brown with it. Gwinnett picks him up.
Lakers foul.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
His second personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Los Angeles making a switch here. And he can't hit the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Connect with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with the block. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some...
The Celtics, 12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
About you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red, change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Oh, this one could come in, it's okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. Go around the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Baby, I'm serious too. They can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come in. It's okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We'll see the Seattle Supersonics facing the Golden State Warriors. The three from Curry. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Johnson. To the wing, right side. Plenty of space. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And the Warriors with possession. And here's Curry for three. Nails it from three.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Payton. Pass to Kemp. 5 to shoot. These are his first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Seattle, Shawn Kemp.
And he drops the first. That one misses.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
The three from Curry. Pass to Hawkins. Knocked loose. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Moody on the wing. Here's Shrimp. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors.
Supersonics foul. Shawn Kemp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Over Payton. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Kemp. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Golden State basketball.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Right side, Butler. Shoots over Johnson. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 6.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Here's Shrimp. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for Seattle. That left shot.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Moody. Curry looking it over. Green, a screen. Here's the 3. The kick out, Curry. 3-pointer. Curry with another miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Seattle. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Kemp. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Outside for Butler. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Payton. The Supersonics with a lead. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Shrimp. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Kemp. The shot won't fall. Green with the defensive effort. And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And they're able to recover. Here's Kemp. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Here's Schrempf. Here's Johnson. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And so it's Seattle with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Seattle leading by 6. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Hawkins. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And here's Curry for 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
Here's Kemp. He's got 5. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Schrempf. There's the screen by Johnson. 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Warriors. All the way to the rim, Curry.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Substitution for your Warriors.
The Warriors trailing. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Kuminga up top. Back to Curry. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Seattle. Pass to Kemp. Here's Payton. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got his second basket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Curry. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
On the wing, Payton. Here's Schrempf. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 1.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Here's Kemp. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Outside Johnson. Pass to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kemp, defended by Podziemski. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Timeout, timeout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Warriors leading. And here's Butler outside. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Here's Perkins. Pass to Askew. They need this. Connects from downtown.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside Moody. Outside for Butler. Hield with the ball. Fires the 3. The shot misses. Here's Perkins. Pass to Brikowski. To the middle. Here's Perkins. From behind the arc. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Podziemski with it.
Seattle foul. Vincent Askew. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Here's Moody. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's McMillan, and there's the drive. Seattle's shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And no luck that time either. Takes a 3. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Pass to Butler. The three from Curry. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 16 points now.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Here's Perkins. Butler covering. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Seattle making some changes.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Kemp. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 6. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's the break. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Outside Curry. The three. Seattle pulls it in. Pass to Hawkins. Down low. Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Seattle's shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Johnson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside Curry. 4-3. And McMillan pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Payton. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shrimp for the tie. Just 4 to shoot. Kept alive. They double him with Butler. It's stolen. Here's the break. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Kemp. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. Curry draws the double. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the left side wing. Inside. Here's Shrimp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Perkins, still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Payton. Here's Shrimp. No good on the 3. The Warriors trailing. Outside Butler. To win the cold spell. And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Kemp, good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Now, Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Payton with it. Green picks him up. To the inside. Here's Perkins. Second chance effort. Here's Kemp. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And here's Curry for 3. And McMillan pulls it down. Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Perkins. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside, Green. Here's Payton. There's the drive. And he makes it on the layup. And it's a 5-point Seattle lead.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The third quarter comes to a close. Seattle out in front, leading by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
I got yours.
Here's Brakowski. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 5. To the paint. Payton, no good. And they're pushing it up. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The 3 from Curry. On target from range. Curry's got 19 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Poke loose. And here comes the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, number 2.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Left side, Payton. Outside, Curry. Lets it go from deep. Back to Payton. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Can't get it to drop. Seattle leading by 6. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Bukowski. Pass to Perkins. Beyond the arc. Podziemski grabs the board.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Pass to Bukowski. Here's Perkins. Here's Askew. Defended by Podziemski. Here's Perkins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Seattle.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And he makes both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Here's Askew. Pass to Bukowski. Here's the pick. Here's Perkins. The rebound by Moody. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Podziemski. And here is Green. Yep, that one's good. And now it's just a 2-point Seattle lead.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
Pass to Askew. Here's Bukowski. Green covering. From 20 feet. Bukowski, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Seattle calls time here. To the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Supersonics coach was going over with his guys. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Butler. The 3 from Curry. And no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Pass to Shrimp. Down low. Now here's Johnson. Here's Shrimp. Outside Payton. The 3. Rebounded by Green. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
To the middle. Butler up top. Oh, swiped away. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Payton. And again, it's Seattle missing. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. Timeout called, the Supersonics. What's the best strategy for them?
Well, first, you go for the steal on the inbounds. If you can't get that, you foul and hope for some misses at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's Golden State winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up.